Today we've got this beautiful 2020 on a 70 registration Land Rover Discovery. This is a HSE model, so a lovely specification which we'll talk you through as we go around the car. It's a two-owner example and it's got two Land Rover main dealer services as well. So very well looked after. The condition is stunning. It's a beautiful example of one of these very popular family SUVs. It's finished in Santorini black metallic and it's got black leather inside. Again, we'll show you around the inside as we go around the car. But starting at the front end here, obviously Discovery badging instead of Land Rover on these newer Discoveries. This is a facelift model of the Discovery as well, so that means you've got the sort of touch glossy buttons on the steering wheel and the wider or digital infotainment screen in front of the driver as well. So much more up to date, obviously being such a new example. These are full LED headlights with LED daytime running lights across the bottom there, and you can see all of the little LED units in there. They've got automatic high beam assist as well, so it will dip the beam for you when a car comes the other direction and put it back up when they've gone past. And again, front and rear parking sensors as you would expect on a car like this, and a reversing camera. Obviously we'll show you that as we get around the car. Coming around the side, we've got these 20-inch gloss silver alloy wheels. These are a cost option. They're around 560 odd pounds roughly for these wheels. A very nice design. It's nice to have silver wheels these days. A lot of people like black wheels on cars, but it's nice to break it up. Silver calipers behind there as well. And again, being a 20-inch, they're a slightly smaller wheel for a Discovery, but that means they've got a bigger profile tyre and they're just extremely comfortable. The ride quality in this car is one of the best Discoveries I've driven in terms of comfort. Coming around the side of the car, all of your sort of trims around the car are all gloss black as well. You've got the gloss black extended roof rails which go the full length of the car. That is a lovely option as well. A nice aesthetic look there as well. Being a HSE, keyless entry and exit is standard, so if I press that button, it will lock the car, and then if I stick my hand behind the handle and give it a pull, it will open the car as well. And another cost option, which is very useful on these, is the deployable side steps, which you've just seen come out the bottom of the car there. They're quite an expensive cost option and a dealer fit one as well. If you have a quick look in the door mirror, you'll just about see the cutout there for the blind spot monitoring system, so that will flash orange if somebody is in your blind spot. And then if you have a look inside the car, you'll see, again, the condition inside is just as good as it is on the outside. It's been very, very well looked after, this car. And you'll see that newer steering wheel and the digital display behind the driver there as well. The leather seats are all black leather, perforated, and they've got beautiful white piping on them as well. And the car's fitted with a dual panoramic roof. So you've got a front panoramic roof here, and then you'll see when we go further around the car, there's a panoramic roof for the rear passengers as well. Lots of lovely options. Privacy glass on the rear three quarters of the car, and then if I open the back door and show you inside the back, the car's got heated front and rear seats, so these rear seats are heated as well. And you'll see from the buttons on the side, they're also electrically reclining, so again, just makes it a bit more comfortable and a bit more options for the people in the back of the car. Your heated seat buttons in the middle there. And then we'll head round the back of the vehicle now as well. So again, the Discovery's got the very Marmite styling on the back. I actually really like it. There's a lot of people who don't, but you'll see the plates off to one side, just like it was on the old Discovery 4s as well. HSE badge, as we discussed at the start, and the car's the 3-litre SD V6 engine, which is what the SD6 on the badging there is as well. And if I press the button here, the boot will come up electrically. Reverse camera on the boot as well. And then again, a bit like a big model Range Rover, you've got this sort of extra, I like to call it a seat bit basically, because you can sit on that and it just keeps things in the boot when it's up as well. We've got the parcel shelf there. That is actually down because if I show you here, the 7 seats are all electrically folding. So if I pull one of these buttons, it will move the middle row seats out of the way and it will fold up the rear seats electrically. They'll come all the way up. Seatbelts obviously in the back as well, and the headrests you just pull up manually, and they're just lots of space. If you have a look from this side and have a look into the seat, you'll see it is sort of a raised seat, so there is room for the feet to go down. It's a comfortable place to be, and you can move those middle row seats forward slightly if you need a bit of extra leg room, so you can get some slightly large people in the back of this car as well if you need to do so. And if I push the buttons and just close all of the boots, all power operated, as you can see. And coming around the driver's side, we'll jump in the vehicle now and I'll show you some of the features from inside the car. So I'll just jump in myself. And the side steps, as you just saw, make it much easier to get in and out of. And then if we have a look at the door card here very quickly, you'll see Meridian sound system in this car. Again, they make very good quality sound systems in the Land Rovers. And then you've got memory settings for the driver here as well, 3 settings for the driver, so 3 different people can save the positions. All electric windows and power folding door mirrors there, as you would expect. And then lots of adjustment on the electric seats down here, so all lumbar support on there as well. And then your usual sort of electric adjustment, forwards, backwards, etc. And if I just turn the car on, fires up nicely, steering wheel lights up and illuminates. So as I say, it's the newer generation steering wheel, so you can see the sort of gloss black effect, and these buttons change depending on what you're looking at. So at the moment, obviously, because the door's open and the ignition's on, etc., it's showing a lot of messages in the digital display here. So if I clear those messages with OK, that OK button's just changed to a menu button. So you can open the menu and you can change this to have, so at the moment it's showing 2 dials like a traditional car. And if I go into the display setting here, I can go to display layout. I can have it as 1 dial in the middle, and then you can have like the map on this side, a picture of the car there and display there, or you can have a full screen sat nav map here as well. So if I just close that, I think the nav's not actually loaded fully yet, so there you go. So it's just populated with the map there as well. You still get all the information you need for driving, like your fuel gauge, your speed, etc. That's all there, easy to access. The steering wheel is electrically adjustable, so you've got the button here to move it forwards, backwards, up and down. Adaptive cruise control, so it will keep you a set distance away from the car in front, and lane departure warning there as well. And then coming over to the center screen, you've got this huge touch screen which is very quick, it's all responsive, and there's lots of different things you can do with it, all of your usual Bluetooth controls, park assist, etc. If I press the camera button, you'll see the reverse camera come on. So as we discussed earlier, a high quality, obviously full color reversing camera there as well. And then you've got lots of different functions that you can control through this screen here as well. All of your sort of 4x4 modes, etc. are all there. Down here you've got the heated seats if we push those buttons and twist it, so heated seats there. And then obviously your climate controls here as well, dual zone. So all of that as you would expect. Heated front windscreen, which is perfect for the weather we're having in the UK at the moment. Under here, lots of storage space, so you've got your 2 cup holders, and there's still a lot of people who don't know that you can actually slide that back, and you've got a huge deep compartment that goes a very long way down in there for well, I say hiding things, storing things underneath the cup holders there as well. Lots of storage in the car. All of your off-road settings as you'd expect in Land Rovers these days, so that will flick through on the screen here. Grass, gravel, snow, mud ruts, sand, and you've got rock crawling there as well, so lots of different modes to choose from. 9 times out of 10 you're going to be driving it in comfort. And then again, a big cubby hole under there as well. So yeah, and I'll turn the car off and jump outside and we'll summarise the video now. So as I touched on at the start, a 2-owner example, stunning condition, as hopefully you can see from the video, 43,000 miles, and just a very, very nice example of a modern Land Rover Discovery. My name's Ben, I hope the video's helped, and thank you for watching.